live. Yo, Lou Castro in the building, man. Yo, so let me ask you this first, Lou. Last year around this time, if somebody told you was going to be on Summer Madness, would you believe them?
Absolutely.
Mm.
After UM1, and I seen the way the way people was like responding to me, the way I was like performing and shit. I saw the trajectory. It's a like trajectory that you see yourself on. You know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of people. You know, I watched a couple people rise. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And also I watched, like, I had the privilege to like sit, like, I was there throughout the whole rise of how twerk went up.
Mm.
So you see when you get in like certain kinds of matches and people are trying to pair you up against certain kind of people, it's all up to you to deliver at that point.
Definitely.
So my only thing was making sure that I showed up every time like somebody like I got any of them opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like when you gave me you know what I mean, when you took the battle with me, like that was definitely like a like the main thing like that because last year around this time it was like me getting ready to battle you.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. We battled in
when you gave
November.
me when I got the battle with you, that like all right in my mind I'm like all right, I'm battling DNA. So it's up to me from this point on to deliver to make sure I keep delivering so I can stay on that trajectory to get to this kind of place.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Let me say this too before I say anything else. I seen the pettiness which is always needed. You know what I'm saying?
what you mean?
You and Shorty cool now, but Shorty that you double backed on that said
Oh
that you'll
yeah,
never. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You would never make you know what I'm saying? I think it was a no more Summer Madness. You spun the block on her both times, but that's
Nah,
fine.
because that was Surf fault though.
Oh, okay,
That was
okay.
Surf fault. The whole thing started from Surf because you remember when Surf was doing that thing on Twitter last year when they was like when he was saying niggas was like Pokemon and shit.
Yeah.
So nigga like every last one of us, me, Swamp, Ace, Ace, he on anytime he was on it. Like
Mm-hmm.
so we was at him like nigga like we just got here, you know what I mean? Like and we making noise like you already addressing us so you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, y'all niggas not gonna be here. Like y'all just another one we seen so many people come and go type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So him doing that, fans was chiming in, of course. You know what I mean? Niggas don't really know who he is. So fans is chiming in like, oh yeah, yeah, who is this guy? Like, Surf, why you even entertaining him and shit? And I was like, yo, shut up. Like, this one girl just chimed in. She got me tight because she was like, yo, who is this guy? Like, I never even heard of him. Why are you even talking to him, Surf? And I was like, yo, shut up. And she was like, tell me shut up when you make it to Summer Madness or no. And I'm like, all right, so when I do that, will you actually shut up? And I was like, because I'm going to hold you to it. And she didn't respond. So I lost the tweet, yo. It's crazy how like fans could just like, yo, fans could find shit
Yeah,
that fast.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. The
I
internet.
lost the tweet. I tweeted about it. I was like, yo, man, when they announced the gnome shit, and I was like, yo, man, I wish I could find this fucking tweet. I got into it with this girl, and she was like, tell me shut up when you make it on Summer Madness or gnome. I didn't think I was gonna be able to find it. Somebody said, got you, and sent me the tweet like within like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I was, how the fuck did you find that shit that fast?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
The pettiness was there. That's why I said though that was some shit I would do. That's why I was laughing when I seen it. Like, yeah, you definitely got to double back. But let's talk back.
Absolutely.
Let's talk battle rap podcast. Put up the stat too that you know what I'm saying, you did some incredible shit with a list of a few other people in your same year that you debuted on Gnome. You debuted on Summer Madness. Low key. A lot of people don't know your year this year is kind of crazy. Like, you
Yeah.
did a 2-on-2 with K-Shine, one of the best 2-on-2s ever. You know what I'm saying? The coin slogan, Big Dog. You know what I'm saying? You battle. What battle you had after that?
After the 2-on-2, I did that was known.
Yeah, you did your thing
After
with
the
Mike P.
2-on-2, I did
You
known.
did your thing with Mike P at Nome. You got
Mikey.
crazy with Jack Boy, and now you got Arsenal at Summer Madness. So, like, you know what I'm saying? In terms of just
Yeah.
putting on good shows, you like 3 for 3 going into this one with Arsenal. What's the this being 2,500 people? I'm not even going to say the normal question when people say, "Oh, well, can you rock a crowd?" I feel like you can, so that's established. But what challenges do you feel like you face going against somebody in front of that crowd as experienced as Arsenal is?
I don't really look at. I'm not looking at the size of the crowd as like even a challenge. Like that's
Mm,
not me saying like oh that's nothing. Because of course, like I've like I said, I've been I say lucky enough to stand next to Twerk like while he was going through that whole process.
mm,
I mean, like the whole process of him going from battling on Showtime, me and him battling on Showtime, to him being like on Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that whole process with him. Like that's like my real like actual friend. So like watching him go through the process and seeing how he, the things he do up there and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like how to. I really don't think about shit like that. Like it's to me, it's not nerve wracking. It's because I feel like, and this is not me even being like cocky. Like I really been trying to prepare myself for that for a long time.
yeah.
So like I've been on URL for like 3-4 years. Like this is
Fact.
my almost my like it's about to be. I think this is my 4th year of being on URL. So it's not like I don't think there's any really challenges. My thing is more so just like making sure I'm being the best possible me.
Mm,
I don't really try to wrap myself up into the idea of worrying about what my op gonna do, because you know what I mean. Like first of all, at the end of the day, when you get to this level, everybody who's there is there for a reason.
yeah.
You don't get to some. You don't even get to like Civil Wars or like Born Legacies without everybody being some kind of good or having the ability to get to that. Show that kind of performance. You don't get there. So more so, it's just about being the best kind of me possible. That'll be really it, though.
Um, how after you know what I'm saying? I seen you even took a shot at Jack when me and you battled last year, so I could already see how that got set up. How did you and Arsenal? How did that battle with you and Ars even get set up?
Me and Jack. Well, I took a shot at Jack because Jack took a shot at me. And like
Okay,
like
okay,
at the end of the day, it's more so like one, like I said, like Jack, my man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He took a shot at me like it was. He was like, I took a shot at you. He told me to, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get you back. And he
mm-hmm.
was like, I don't care. Nigga. Like it's about getting a bag. You know what I mean? So the Arsenal battle, like I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't have no like. It was nothing behind it. It was no backstory to it. It was just like I got a call, and it was like, yo, look, they talking about putting you on Summer Madness. I'm like, for real? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, who y'all got for me? And he was like, yo, Ars. I was like, Art, line it up. You know what I mean? Like, it
Yeah,
was just that. Like, it was nothing. I think a lot of people get caught up in the idea of like everybody gotta have like some crazy backstory and motherfuckers gotta hate each other. Like, it don't always gotta be that, bro. This is battle rap. You know what I mean? Everything ain't gotta be, oh, these niggas almost fought at this event. Like, you know what I mean? Like it could just be sometimes niggas get up there and they just rap and you rap good. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's it.
Nah, that's a fact. Um, I feel I like the battle with you and Ars a lot, especially with a crowd because y'all both are performers. So I just want to see like you know what I'm saying how that all is going to play out in front of you know what I'm saying because Civil War was like what was it like 600 700 people there
Yo, 700 people.
700
That's
people.
that right there. Like that. Like I'll tell you this. Like I said, I'm not really worried, like nervous about the crowd, but
Mm-hmm.
like I ain't never got to rap in front of that many people. So like it was like, oh, wow, this is crazy. Like it's mad people in here. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like that's the crazy part to me. But that like Civil War was definitely an experience, and I think that was definitely what I needed to make sure to get a feel for. Because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like, all right, I feel like I know it's a major difference in amount of people,
Yeah.
but you can keep 700 people entertained at once. I don't think you should have a problem keeping 2,500 people entertained.
Mm-hmm.
Like 700 people at the end of the day, no matter how you try to play it, I know it's like double, like more than double the size. But if you got 700 people attention, like people aren't that much different. They all coming here for the same shit.
Yeah.
Then they all coming here for the same shit. Bro, I've been in rooms where niggas couldn't even keep like 60 people attention. You telling the whole time you like, yo, quiet down, quiet down. I mean, quiet down. You in a small event and you can't even keep 60 people attention. So if you can keep 700 people attention, like that's why I said like I'm not really nervous about that shit, man. It's just more so like making sure I'm like fully prepared to get up there and deliver my material the way I wrote it. Like that's the only thing I worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had rounds that I've gotten through and I didn't deliver the material the way I wrote it. So
Yeah.
it kind of bothered me. But like the way I'm preparing for this, I was done writing for Ars before I was done writing. I was done writing for Ars before I was done writing for Jack.
Mm. Okay, so yeah, that's looking at August 28th. So that's almost 2 months. Well, like a month and change, you got to really, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
month
saying? Yeah,
changed.
month and change
A
to really
month.
practice it and get it. Now, you know what's go crazy on that stage? That's definitely key because, like you said, once you get to a certain level, everybody either could rap or perform on a high level, or they wouldn't be there. So at that point, a lot of times people don't know the preparation is what's always going to separate the two people that night in the battle. Let me ask you this.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this question though. Being at Civil War, um, when you said Big Dog, did you feel like everybody was going to know that when you said that? Like, how was that feeling when the whole crowd started
I
saying it
wasn't
with you?
even I wasn't even gonna do it at first. I wasn't gonna do it because like that's stupid of me. Like it was stupid of me to think not to do it. Like only reason I wasn't gonna do it is because like I didn't I don't know. It just didn't make sense for me to do it because I was like I ain't got Shine with me.
Yeah,
So but then I like when I saw I decided to do it mid battle because I saw how Jack in his round he did that shit right, and like he didn't do it for real. Like he said, "Hey, Big Dog," and then when he did it, the crowd said it back with him, and I was like, "Oh, I could use a crowd like Sean." You know what I'm saying,
yeah,
and I was like, "All right, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it in the beginning of my third." You know what I'm saying? So I just like kind of introed it, and then I was like, "Oh shit!" Like when they said it back the first time, like I was keeping my composure, but I was thinking in my head like, "Yo, this is fucking wild, bro. Like that's some wild shit, bro. Like what, nigga? 700 people saying that shit. Like shit was crazy, bro.
yeah.
Shit was bugging."
Now, before I get your predictions for the actual Summer Madness, I'm gonna ask you this question too, cause I think you like this. This might be new for you. You battled Jack, then you
Mm-hmm.
battled A Ward, and now you got Arsenal. Is battling where your schedule is getting more hectic? Has that been a challenge, or it's been like, nah, fuck it, come on, let's go?
It wasn't a challenge. Like, all right, with A Ward, I'll tell you what happened with the A Ward battle. So,
Okay.
like, my thing is like, it's not a challenge when I love the material.
Mm,
When I
got
love
you.
the material, is nowhere near a challenge. Like, I write that shit, finish my rounds, and memorize it as I'm going because I can't wait to say this next bar. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't really a challenge with A Ward, but like my second round, I just didn't like my second round. I didn't like the angle I was taking. So
Mm,
like I wasn't too excited about getting it off. So my first round went crazy. He went crazy his first round. First round, real debatable. Second round, I got through half of my round, and then it was this transition bar that just I knew I shouldn't have put it there because it was throwing me off, and it made me stutter. And then I kept stuttering, trying to get back to that, and I just ended the round. Like I got like a minute and some change in my round off, and my round was only like 2 minutes, so I just ended it.
mm,
And that was his best round. His best round was his second. I went third. My best round was my third. Crap, battle was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the battle. You know what I mean? Like it just if
yeah,
I would have got that second out a little bit better, but it wasn't really a preparation thing for me. Like it was more so like just liking the material. I didn't really like the end of my second. So, but as far as this material I got for ours, bro, like one, like I said, when you dealing with these guys who like no funny, like niggas like you, Ars, I mean niggas
mm,
who are so established, like you've grown to expect a certain level from them.
yeah,
Especially not even just a certain level from them, but more so a level of like people know who you are already.
yeah,
So when people know who you are, especially like when you got such a high like people hold you in such a high regard, you're expected to come a certain way when you battle on a new guy.
mm-hmm,
So I'm not. My main thing was more so making sure that like regardless of what I'm saying is undeniable. Like no matter how no matter how you score the battle, whatever I'm saying is undeniable. Like you like, yo, all right. I see why he there. That's just my main thing. Just making sure like it's that when I get up there, like you gonna remember more of what I'm saying than my op. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, definitely. Let me just get your predictions on the card. Mook and Reed, who you got?
Um, I'm like I did a prediction about that. I'm not sure about that battle. I'm not sure about Mook and Reed because one, let's get this out the way. Mook is gonna be like easier received from the crowd.
Yeah.
Like the crowd's gonna be able to receive the shit that Mook's saying easier. But from what I've been watching, like from the John battle, Reed Dollars, like he been gradually understanding how to do this shit a little bit better. Like to me, he been getting better and better. Like even versus Surf, then he went versus Rum. Like he been getting better and more understanding, like how to format this shit. Like
Yeah.
so, I really don't know. Like I really don't know how to call it one, man. Like one and Reed the reason I started battle rapping anyway. So like it's kind of hard for me to ever even go against Reed. Like so, but I don't know. I really can't call that one. I really can't call that one.
John and Surf.
John 2-1. Surf probably gonna have round of the battle though.
Okay.
Surf definitely gonna have one of them joints. Like Surf good, regardless of what you say, man. Like you said, the nigga be choking. He good. He gonna give you something to remember though. Like he good for one of those at least.
Geechee and Calico.
Geechee.
Okay.
Clear. Geechee clear. Geechee, man, like that's one of them guys that's just like he one of them guys that's just hard to beat clear. Like you could probably beat him, but like it's just I don't know, man. I don't got Calico beating Geechee.
K-Shine and Hollow.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Shot 30. Nah, I fuck with Hollow, but shot 30 though. Shot 2-1 clear. Shot 2-1 clear because like I can't call no 30s on. I can't call no 30s on this card, man. Niggas you just can't do that. It's no 30. So Sean 2-1 clear. Like and what makes it scarier, and this is not even just me saying just because that's my man, but Sean pissed off. Yeah. And one thing I hope he do is channel the anger like properly and don't display it. You know what I mean? He pissed off, and I hope he channeled the anger properly. That's two things. Like when Sean know how to channel the anger, like because going into this 2-on-2, like going into the 2-on-2, he was like, yo, he said we have to be absolutely phenomenal, like the best thing ever, because he said niggas is playing with me. Like I mean, like niggas, he was mad off that chiller shit, like niggas trying to play with him off of that. So like he channeled the anger properly in the 2-on-2. You dig what I'm saying? He was pissed off about that. So like he channeled it properly, and like you see what the outcome of that was. So and also on top of that, you got to keep in mind like that nigga been sitting since the 2-on-2.
Yeah, since March, September, almost October.
That's a scary sight, boy. That's nasty.
Yeah.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work for anybody on earth.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I got Sean 2-1 clear.
Got you. Easy and Chess.
This is my thing with this. I feel like Easy gonna win. But you know, Easy style, and I was just talking about this shit on Twitter yesterday. Easy style is so crazy to me because he able to keep niggas interested without really punching.
Yeah.
That's wild as hell. Like it's not a lot of niggas that can really do that. Like T-Top could do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Jada Nightwing could do that shit. But like niggas who just be rapping and not punching and keeping you interested by just getting to a point, like that's wild. So I'm gonna go easy. I'm gonna go easy 2-1.
Go easy on.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Real Name Brandon versus MVP.
I fuck with Real Name Brandon, but I'm gonna go MVP. Only reason I'm saying MVP is because he's easily digestible. In the moment, and you know these tournaments, that tournament's getting judged in the spot. So, like he like I would say he's like he back-to-back punch, like that's his style of rapping. So I would probably say in like that setting, like that's one of them things where you probably look on camera and be like, all right, this was a little closer than what we perceived it to be. Yeah. But I'm gonna go MVP.
All right. Yeah,
And
I'm
Luke
not.
Castro.
And Luke Castro. Yeah. I ain't want to
Yeah.
ask you that. I figured you was going for
Nah,
yourself. But
nah.
but yeah, I'm gonna stay on there. I'm not gonna keep you too long. But yo, let them know where they can find you on Caffeine, your show, all of that, so they can
Yeah,
tune
man.
in.
Oh yeah. In about like what time is it right now? In about like another 30 minutes or so, I'm doing my first episode of my caffeine show from scratch. You can see right here, I got my producer. We got the setup. My producer B Wells, nigga that's like pretty much executive produced. Yeah, he executive produced my whole project or whatever. Pretty much what we doing is he's gonna make the beat from scratch, like live on caffeine, and I'm gonna write the song out and we're gonna record the whole song. Pretty much you're gonna see the whole process of making a song, like, you know, the process that we do, like, you know, coming up with melodies, you know what I mean, like references and all of that shit. So that's pretty much what's about to happen in like the next 30 minutes. So follow me on caffeine. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at why not Castro.
What's your caffeine name so I can put it in there?
Nah, it's Lou Castro. Just literally Lou Castro.
All right, bet. Yo,
LUCAS.
everybody in there, make sure y'all follow him on Caffeine. Tune in when you know what I'm saying, he starts his show in like 30 minutes from scratch. We're gonna be off here then. Good looking for pulling up, Luke.
Absolutely.
I'm
Yo, I
gonna add you
appreciate
right
you having
now.
me up here, bro.
Nah, no doubt.
I appreciate it.
Yo, y'all don't go nowhere. Prop gang.